What's up, 2K TV? It's that girl Megan, and I just want to say happy holidays to everyone in the 2K community. And this holiday, take a break from the game, take a break from the grind, and spend some time with your family and your friends and the people who love you the most. And most of all, be safe and enjoy.
Hey guys, it's your girl Miss T, and I'm wishing everyone in the NBA 2K community a happy and safe holiday.
What's good, NBA 2K TV community? What's good, Alexis and Chris? My name is Truly Hansho, and I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. Make sure to get some great food, make sure to spend some time with your families, and get some hoops in the city against me, Truly Hansho. I'm spending this Christmas thinking about Rainier and my mom in heaven. I miss you guys a lot, but we're gonna make 2025 great together, man. I will see you guys in the city. Truly Hansho is out.
Welcome to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and today we're highlighting how you can become a better defender in NBA 2K25. To guard the player closest to the ball, press the Swap Player button. If you want to guard a specific player, press the icon Swap Bumper and choose the player's icon closest to the player you want to defend. Holding the left trigger increases your defensive intensity and allows you to initiate contact with your opponent. This works both on ball or off ball. You can also hold the sprint trigger to move faster. To crowd the ball handler, move toward them with the Intense D held. New for NBA 2K25, on-ball defenders can flick the right stick to perform a cutoff move while holding down Intense D. If you can anticipate the ball handler's movement and moves well, you can use the cutoff to jam him up or cause him to fumble the ball.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set. From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls and the starting group for Chicago. They've got Nikola Vucevic, Zach LaVine out there with Buzelis. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Champ in at the 2 guard. And for the Wizards, we've got Malcolm Brogdon, Kyle Kuzma out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Poole in at the point. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And with New Year's Day upon us, Grant, what goes through your mind as a player?
Wow, another new year, new possibilities. Time to put it in gear as the NBA action heats up. Teams that survive this stretch run start to become real contenders.
Clock at 6. Champ, good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Washington. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Coulibaly. Plenty of space. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. To the inside. Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Valanciunas. Lets the 3 fly. Chicago with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. But on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
As we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. You look at Oklahoma City, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Chicago, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
The ball's knocked loose. Coulibaly with it. He's picked up by LaVine. Here's Poole. Up and in on the layup.
Ooh, going to that hole with confidence. Poole converts that contact bucket.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Champ. Levine with it. And the Wizards on the break. There's the triple. Here's Brogdon. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Powerful swat by Vooch, showing how effective he can be on D.
To the wing on the left. There's Ball with a three. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Wizards have gone only 1 of 6 so far. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the Wizards head coach. He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Champ. Hey, expanding his range. Valanciunas with a rebound. And it's Poole with the ball for the Wizards. They trail by 6. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
There's a reason you don't send Poole to the line. He virtually never misses. Led the league in field goal percentage 1 year.
Washington shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line on this one.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And so he hits both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Outside Craig. There's a minute 47 left in the first. Back to Giddey. 5 on the clock. White for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. Bulls leading by 8. Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, B.A., averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved.
On the court for Chicago, Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Champ in at the 2.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And here's Brogdon. Pass to Carrington. The 3-ball. Knocks down the long J. Coulibaly's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Chicago has gone 6 of 8 from the 3-point line in this matchup. LaVine passes to White. Here's Champ. Another 3 for Chicago.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Wizards trail by 14. Brogdon up top. Still without a bucket. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
And that one misses.
Here's a guy, Brogdon, that led the league from the stripe. Not the player you would choose to send to the line.
The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He added 43 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
The 17-footer. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The length of Kuzma helping there. When he attacks the offensive glass, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Vucevic. Coulibaly with it. He's picked up by Levine. Here's Kuzma. Tries again. Buzelis grabs the board.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Levine, that one's good. Levine's got his first basket.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the Wizards call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Washington ends up going with a new group. The 2K leaderboard. So it's Chicago with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Washington. We've got Jordan Poole, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Coulibaly in at the 3. That's the group for Washington right now.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Champ passes to Ball. Here's Champ, guarded by Brogdon. Champ, good. Champ's got 20 points.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Back to Brogdon. Pass to Coulibaly. Ball against Poole. Brogdon, the pass to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Poole from long range. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
He shoots a 3. Another three for Chicago.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Brogdon. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Clearly, Brogdon has all the confidence in his shot, so when he fires, he can fire without hesitation.
Here's Champ. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. He's got 26.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's Poole on the wing. Valanciunas against Vucevic. Here's Poole. Soft touch off the glass. Poole's got 8.
You gotta keep moving when you're inside like that. Poole with the textbook move.
Pass to Champ. From deep. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Poole shot is off. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. To the middle. It's intercepted. Here's Coulibaly. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Hits the trifecta. Valanciunas has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That pass delivered to where Valanciunas could get into his shooting rhythm right off the catch.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Craig is checked in for Chicago. Levine feeling it out a bit. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Brogdon. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Champ. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
3-point field goal.
Champ's got 35. Washington has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Coulibaly. Now Bagley. Fade away. The bank shot, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Champ. 3-pointer. Pure from 3-point range.
24.
Champ's got 38 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Carrington, hounded by Ball. Here's Brogdon. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Champ. And there's another one for the Bulls.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
He can explode to the hoop. Brogdon, he can change speeds in a hurry.
The Bulls have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Here's Champ. Off target with the 3. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Left side Brogdon. The 3 is up. And again, it's Washington with the 3.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Here's Champ. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's Brogdon. Good if it goes. Missed it. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Bulls shooting has been incredible. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily.
That's the end
A
of the
statement
game.
road victory. So impressive.
Thank you for
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.
If you're looking to get some steals, try pressing the steal button to poke the ball away from players with poor ball control. Timing is crucial. If you mistime the steal attempt, you're likely to foul or get beat off the dribble. So be sure to primarily attempt steals when the ball handler is over-dribbling or leaving the ball exposed. With the intensity trigger released, you can still use the right stick to control whether you reach with your left or right hand, which gives you a slight bonus for selecting the correct hand.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. So the New York starting five. They've got Cameron Payne. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then there's Towns, and it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. And for Chicago, they've got Vucevic. Lonzo Ball out there with Champ. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Booz Ellis in at the 4 spot. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Bridges misses. Here's Champ. And it's Ball in the corner. Pass to Booz Ellis. Clock at 6. It's up a 3, and that's good for 3 points. A shot from Champ.
Well, he's a great floor general out there, and you can see that Ball is consistent at looking to distribute and find guys in the right spot.
And Ball with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. Off the inbound. Bridges shot. Good. Last outing for Chicago. They won that game against the Wizards.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes. It was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East, Champ.
And you have to mention just how lights out he has been from beyond the arc. He's been throwing peas into an ocean and just making it look easy. I don't know if he can keep up this three-point pace much longer, but after the way he shot it, I wouldn't put anything past him.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Payne comes in knowing that relentless ball pressure is going to pay off, and it did that time.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Champ. Off target with his three. So for New York, their last game, a win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Hart, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ball, the pass to Champ. Shoots a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Champ's got 6 points.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Towns trying to get open. Payne can't hit. Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Champ. Offensive rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Unloads from 13. Goes up again. Towns, no luck. The Bulls leading by 4. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
New York ball.
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. For New York, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges, in reuniting a core that won 3 championships together. They hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move for sure. And Shams, we appreciate the report.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Ball kicks to Levine. Here's Champ. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 9.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Payne passes to Towns. Passes it to Bridges. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls. 6-point lead. And the pass to Champ. This one for 3. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And here's Payne after the three-pointer from Champ. Now here's Payne coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. Bridges misses. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 17-6 run. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ball, no good. Knicks trail by 10. Shot from 12. And he hits the jumper for 2.
This is the area Hart likes to shoot it. He doesn't take a ton of threes.
Ball, the pass to Champ. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 18 points for Champ.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bulls lead by 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Achua. Mikal Bridges out there with Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Wizards was terrific. He ended up with 43 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in for me. Just a fantastic night for him. Guy, he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
He misses the free throw. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
So he comes up empty at the line.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bridges, no one around him. The offensive rebound, and Robinson is right there.
Well, he's a physical big, and Mitchell Robinson loves to finish like that.
Champ, the pass to Craig. It's White on the wing. Pass to Dosunmu. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shots good by Champ.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Knicks trail by 18. On the wing, Bridges. And it's off from three-point range.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Shoots. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Outside Robinson. Beyond the arc. And there's Bridges on the assist by Robinson. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Here's Champ. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
He tries for 3. It's rebounded by New York. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. We've seen Champ really having a great game.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every 3.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Chicago leading by 17. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
Champ out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic, then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Phillips, and at the power forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
D.A., it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Ball from long range. And again, no good by Chicago.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Hart kicks to Bridges. Towns, the pass to Payne. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Payne's got 11 points.
And this is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there.
Pass to Champ. Back to Ball. Pass to Champ. Latrey gets the three-pointer to fall. Champ's got 35.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Bridges. Rebound by the Bulls. 22 is their biggest lead. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Phillips, the pass to Champ. Three-pointer on the way. Another three for Chicago.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Bridges misses.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Champ's shot is off. Knicks trail by 18. Bridges outside. New York moving the ball around. Back to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And you could see the length that time with OG stretching out to finish.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Achua in for Hart.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside, Craig, and finished off by Craig.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Now here's Payne, defended by Dosunmu. Here's the floater. Payne's shot is good.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now the pass to Dosunmu. Here's Champ. And here's White. Payne covering. Pass to Champ. And here's Smith. Shot clock at 6. Craig passes to Champ. And they recover it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First personal foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, I've been impressed.
Players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, it's hard.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle.
And that's the battle. They haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Champ. Back to ball. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Champ. The three. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Robinson kicks to Bridges. Rebounded by Vucevic. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Passes to Carter. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Torrey Craig, he's checked it. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg
up, guys? It's your girl, Boom, and I hope everybody is enjoying this holiday season. Enjoy your time with your family. Eat some good.
Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. And it's Bassi in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Ball. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Champ in at the 2 spot. And both of these teams stand excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, and Brian, look, there's 2 hallmarks of great defensive teams. Obviously, effort. You can't do anything without it. But also communication. The best defensive teams communicate well, and it's what connects all 5 guys on the floor.
The wise coach once said, defense wins championships.
I would say defense and offense win championships. You need both.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Champ. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, still one of the league's best rebounders. Vucevic extending the possession.
Now Sohan. Over Smith. The shot by Sohan, no good. First quarter of play, a minute in. LaVine passes to Champ. Back to LaVine. Here's Champ. On target from range.
Well, when LaVine looks to pass, it makes him so much more valuable.
Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a 3-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Last time they met in San Antonio.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Johnson passes to Paul. Over to the wing. Castle for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's LaVine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you love to have a shooter like LaVine on your roster. The defense has to cover a lot more ground when he's on.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the evening. And he knocks down the first one. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
On the wing, LaVine. Pass to Champ. Oh, from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Champ's got 6.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Champ. He has 6. Outside Johnson. Pass to Castle. Fires the 3. Chicago with a rebound. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Champ. 3-pointer off the mark. Spurs trail by 5. Down low. That shot off. Vucevic with some nice D.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Yeah, look at Levine staying active, beating the defense by making a move.
Here's Castle, hounded by Ball. Bassi, great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
1:41 left in the first quarter. Pass to Champ. He puts up a 3. Counted from distance. He's got 9.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. The coach knows that defending against Chris Paul can be maddening, especially for players. He said he stressed to his guys to not reach or stick their arms out, saying, quote, once you do that, Chris will rip through or create contact. Before you know it, you're in foul trouble. We've seen Paul do that many times before. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the Bulls call time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse.
Substitution on the court.
And San Antonio has possession. 4-point game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Barnes. Zach LaVine clears it away. And it's LaVine with the ball for the Bulls. On the court for San Antonio, Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. And it's Collins in at the center position. Smith passes to Champ. Beyond the arc. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Sohan inside, working on Vucevic. The shot by Sohan, no good. Champ passes to Vucevic. Here's Champ from deep three-point range. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Castle. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Champ. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now Smith. He tries for 3. Champ can't hit. Barnes against LaVine. Outside Barnes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Zach LaVine. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Bassi, he's checked in for San Antonio. Keldon Johnson comes in for Paul. Out to the right wing. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Lovable.
And midway through the year, a perfect time to check in on our Rookie of the Year rankings. We're halfway to seeing who grabs the award. Well, you look at Castle. So far this season, he's been rock solid, helping out his team and turning in strong performances that have earned him the 4 spot.
And that's a pretty solid position at number 4. Will he be higher or lower on that list once the season ends?
Look, I think he's only going to get better as the season moves along. And I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up winning Rookie of the Year. This kid has immense talent.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the 3-ball.
That shot the three is very volatile. On games when it's falling, you can beat anyone, but when you're leaning on it and you go cold, tough sledding.
And now a look at the teams who excelled at rebounding over the last month. The fourth spot held by the Spurs.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses. And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He ended up with 44 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc. As usual, he was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Sohan, stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Bulls. 1:19 left to play in the second quarter. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
1:11 left in the first half of this game. Sohan, the pass to Bassi. Johnson with it. Sohan outside. Pass to Barnes. To win the run. Chicago with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Levine passes to Champ. To the wing, right side. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. And he banks in the layup. Champ's got 13 points in this quarter.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter two.
Inside, here's Castle. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points. Closer in to the hoop.
Ball passes to Champ. Back to Ball. Here's Champ. He's got 22. And Ball throws it down.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls out in front by 19 going into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Lonzo Ball. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Smith. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Champ in at shooting guard. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's Castle. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Champ passes to Vucevic. On the wing, LaVine. Pass to Champ. The Bulls need to get off a shot, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A challenging stretch here for San Antonio.
Bulls foul. Number 24. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Sochan. No points yet.
Bulls foul. Number 24. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Right side, Paul. Pass to Sochan. Just 5 on the clock. A shot from the mid-range. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 9.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys, we'll see. But the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. So, San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
San Antonio.
And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. You look at San Antonio. They've put together the 6th best record in the conference.
Checking out San Antonio, nobody really knew what to expect from them at the start of this year, but as the season has progressed, it's clear that they are contenders.
Yeah, and I think the fact that they've been overlooked has fueled them throughout the season. They've got that us against the world mindset.
Here's Champ. He's got 25. Pass to Smith. Outside for Levine. Clock at 4. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes. 7 points in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Collins passes to Branham. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Branham's got his first 3 points of the game. Pass to Levine. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you never understand. Ian?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Branham. Now Collins. Three-pointer. And it's Chicago with a board. Smith's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Levine gets the bucket.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Champ passes to Vucevic. 52 seconds left in the third. Pass to Levine. Here's Champ. Collins defending. Champ. Great look there, but off target.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Branham. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
Pass to Champagnie. To win the drought. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Cut, play. You just like something magical is going to happen. Okay? You got to make things happen. Let's score here. Let's go get some stops.
And Greg Popovich putting the responsibility on his players to take more action. We'll see if they can get it done.
Yeah, he wants them to take charge of this game. Don't be passive. He wants them to impose their will.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So on the floor for the Spurs, we've got Harrison Barnes, and it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5 spot. Phillips' shot is off. Well, the Spurs shooting just 21% from the floor. Here's Branham. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention. There are so many expectations. For the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Branham misses.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Good work there as it goes. Terry's gotten his first basket of the night.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Happy holidays, everyone. Scott Moak here, PA announcer for the Sacramento Kings. Back for your top plays. Here are this week's contenders. Your first choice, a dribbling clinic from Stax Hefner in the theater. Swerves past the swipe attempt, then goes back upstream to dribble through the legs of the defense before rising up to dunk it home. What a theatrical journey it was, all the way to Dunk City. Moving over to the rec with HGB. Down by 2 with only 3.3 to go. Collects the deflection, finds a small window to shoot, and sinks it. 3 defenders are in the airspace, but zaps the shot for 36 of their team's 66 points. An edge-of-your-seat game winner. Vote now for...
Up next, the Bulls taking on the Pacers. Welcome aboard, everybody. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Smith is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Champ. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Levine in at the 3 spot. And for the Pacers, Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Greg, we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. And this figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
And here are the Pacers now. It's a 3-point game. Here's Nembhard. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Wasted no time on that one.
24.
Champ's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bulls.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Nembhard's shot is good.
We'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Vucevic. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at San Antonio. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And checking out Chicago, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Now Siakam. His last outing with 20 points. To the middle. Here's Turner. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
The Pacers pull it in. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. And their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
And so he hits both. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Smith, the pass to Vucevic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Even with the defense right on top of him, I mean, Vucevic maintains a nice soft touch on these inside shots, and the concentration is not to be overlooked either.
Now, here is Halliburton. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Nembhard's shot is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Champ. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Champ. He's got 11. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
For Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Walker's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Andrew Nembhard. Now, here's Halliburton. Still scoreless. They get it again. Jackson dishes to Toppin. Outside, Walker. 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Kept alive by Indiana. Jackson. They can't stop the run with that one.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Champ, the pass to Phillips. Here's Champ. Here's Craig. Toppin covering. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pass to Champ. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Dosunmu, the pass to Champ, and he banks in the layup. Champ's got 22 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. The guard set is Giddey and White. Levine is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw a foul.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
On the wing, Mathurin loads it up there for Siakam. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, nice timing on the alley-oop. This is the chemistry Siakam has with his teammates.
Passes it to Dosunmu. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Nesmith, he's checked in for the Pacers. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Jalen Smith comes in for Dosunmu. Now here's Giddey. That one goes in. Giddey's got his second bucket tonight.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Mathurin against White. And it's Mathurin missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Nembhard. He has 7. Walker the pass to Nembhard. Down low. And Nesmith with the slam.
And he can tie it.
Substitutions here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Siakam. Isaiah Jackson comes in for Walker. And Halliburton subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. Then for the Bulls, Terry's checked in for Zach LaVine. Champ comes in for Kobe White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Giddey. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He finished with 30 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. And it's performances like that that have put his team on this hot streak. We'll see if they can keep it up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Here's Champ. He picked up 30 points in their last win against San Antonio.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Nesmith can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 13. Here's Champ. Makes it off the glass.
24.
Champ's got 24 points.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Outside Mathurin from the arc. A rebound by Phillips.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Ball, the pass to Champ. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Champ's got 5 points now this quarter.
Even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Champ. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Champ, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Ball, the pass to Champ. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
3 points.
And that's now 30 points for Champ.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Man, like the way Vucevic, after contact, continues to work through and concentrate on the bucket.
Vucevic.
That's a credit to his body control.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the evening.
One shot. And, you know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
Now, here's Siakam. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Halliburton. It's Nembhard on the wing. Buries it from three-point range. Nembhard's got 12 points in the game.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Tries a 3. Another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from Champ. Champ's got 6 here in this quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin comes in for Turner. And Jarris Walker's subbed in for Nesmith. And then for Chicago, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Smith. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here.
It's your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
Looking now at some numbers for Toppin. How this year has shaped up for him. Getting around 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
The Pacers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Now, here is Halliburton. 6 points for him. The pass to Nembhard. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Pacers. Andrew Nembhard. 1 shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Walker the pass to Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Pass to Champ. A 3-ball. The Pacers pull it in. Nembhard with it. He's got 13. Misses the layup. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Back to White. Here's Champ. And again for 3.
24.
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Dosunmu, guarded by Walker. Here's Levine. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. There's a minute left to play in the third. Toppin, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game. White the pass to Champ. Back to White. Bulls moving the ball around. On the wing, Dosunmu. Here's Champ, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
Yeah, I like what they're doing here, and that's really what it's all about. When you don't beat yourself, you become hard to beat.
Benedict Matthews. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next.
The perfect build for NBA 2K25 can be an adventure, and you might change your mind about what you want once you're on the court.
Luckily, the Rebirth Quest gives you the chance to jumpstart new builds. Go find Ronnie 2K in the city, and the quest will be automatically completed when you reach a 90 overall rating.
All new builds from that point have the option to start at 90 overall or higher as you reach those levels. And with that new build, all of your badges will start off at silver, giving you an edge in testing out the perfect player going forward.
Need more defense? Not fast enough? Rebirth is an awesome way to make minor tweaks to a build you do like, or go a completely different direction and make a completely new player. Find what works for you and become a more effective player quicker than ever.
Enjoy that builder, go out there, get reborn, and find that unstoppable build in NBA 2K25.
Welcome back to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and there are a number of major improvements when it comes to shooting in NBA 2K25. So let's get into it. You can use either the shot button or pro stick for jumpers, layups, and dunks. Generally, if you're new to 2K, I'd say start off with just using the button. But as you get better and want to expand your arsenal, there are a lot more tools at your disposal if you use the pro stick. When you start a shot, you'll see the new arrow shot meter animate on screen. For a perfect green release, you'll have to release your shot exactly when the small arrow reaches the large one. The best way to master shooting is just lots of reps. So jump into the all-new Learn 2K mode from the main menu and get up a ton of shots. You can also navigate to the new Customize HUD menu to personalize just about every on-screen element, including the shot meter, green release animation, player indicator, shot feedback, and more. This year, we're giving you more customization over the risk versus reward of shot timing with a new controller setting called Shot Timing Profile. There's also one for layups. Here, you can determine how much your shot timing affects your makes and misses in game. Difficulty-based will automatically adjust to match the difficulty you are playing. Real player percentage means no timing is required, and all jump shots are based on real player percentages. And new to 2K25 are 3 additional options: low risk reward, normal risk reward, and high risk reward. Low risk reward means jump shot timing only has a small impact on your shot chances, while coverage and player ratings are more important. Normal risk reward speaks for itself and is most similar to previous 2Ks. If you're a certified sharpshooter, high risk reward might be for you, as jump shot timing considerably affects the shot outcome. You'll have a higher chance of making shots with great timing, but also a higher chance of missing shots with bad timing. Once you've got it down, try turning your shot meter off in the Customize HUD menu and just base your release off the visual cues in the shot animation. This will actually make your green window larger and make you a better shooter in the long run.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. And tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Washington Wizards. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Jordan Poole out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Coulibaly in at the 3. And for the Bulls, Jalen Smith is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Champ in at the 2-guard spot. And certainly on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
And there's the rejection. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Poole, the pass to Kuzma. Tries again. And it's Chicago with a board. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Timeout called the Wizards. Last time they met in Washington.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Here come the T-shirts. Let's hear it, fans.
Bulls on D. It's a 3-point game. Levine passes to Champ. And here is Vucevic. Valanciunas covering. Here's Champ. Off target from 3-point range. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Coulibaly with it. Guarded by Vucevic. Poole for 3. Chicago with a rebound.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Smith passes to Champ. Rebounded by Brogdon. And Washington with possession. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Valanciunas can't get it to go. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Vucevic, the pass to Smith, to the inside. Here's Champ. It's blocked. Pass to Poole. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, Jordan Poole just showing a tremendous level of aggression right there.
Well, Doris, you covered him. Jordan Poole was electric in the 2022 NBA Finals.
Well, B.A., there's no doubt they do not win the title without Jordan Poole and the lift he gave them at various points in that finals run. This guy is electric on the offensive end when his game is working.
Free throw good. Poole. So many ups and downs in his career, Doris. You forget how young Jordan Poole is.
Well, think about opposite ends of the spectrum early on in his career. He goes down to the G League and then won a title all in a span of under 24 months. To me, he's still figuring out what works best for him, but the skill is undeniable.
And both free throws good for Poole.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Champ passes to Ball. Here's Champ, guarded by Brogdon. Here's Champ. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Champ's got 8 points.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Brogdon. Washington again can't hit. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Champ. The 3 is up. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And it's Brogdon missing.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Here's Champ. And Chicago again with a bucket.
I just love the ball.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ball against Poole. To stop the run. Offensive rebound. Outside for Brogdon. From outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brogdon's got his second basket of the night.
Brogdon very capable in catch-and-shoot situations. This guy's so efficient.
Here's Champ. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Wizards trail by 11. Outside Coulibaly. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. Here's Champ. A 38-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Hey, from beyond the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
They've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. And they pick up 2.
Man, that's a big-time finish right there. Jordan Poole not flustered at all by the contact.
Here's Champ. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Champ's got 22.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Poole. Can't connect from 14. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back after this word. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got Zach LaVine. He's out there with Nikola Vucevic. Ball is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Champ in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He picked up 38 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Pass to Valanciunas. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Kispert on the wing. The 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Champ. Oh, he tries a 3. It's rebounded by George. Wizards trail by 15. Here's Carrington. Banked it in off the glass. Carrington's got his first points in this one.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
floor makes all the difference. Let's see which teams do the best job of it. Number 1, the Bulls.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Horton Tucker on the wing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the night.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Talen Horton Tucker. One shot.
So it's the Chicago Bulls in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Bulls leading by 13. And so in the game for Washington, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Kuzma in at the 4 slot. Here's Champ. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. Champ's got 28.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Left side, Brogdon. Oh! Brogdon rising up for the flush.
How about that? Malcolm Brogdon with a little bounce in his step. Pretty dunk.
Ball passes to Champ. Fires from deep. And it's Poole with a rebound. And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. They trail by 14. Puts up a 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Ball passes to Champ. Now here's Smith. Here's Champ. Coulibaly defending. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Ball passes to Champ. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Over Poole. And Ball gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 16. Washington has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Brogdon into the lane. Zach LaVine clears it away. LaVine's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Champ. He tries for 3. He drops it from range. Champ's got 31 points.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Poole, the pass to Brogdon. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The Wizards trail by 16. Here's Coulibaly. Can't hit from in close. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. On the wing, LaVine. Ball outside. Pass to Champ from the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
It's Poole on the wing. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Poole's got 11 points.
Well, I'd like to see this. A jumper from Jordan Poole when he's off the basketball. Nicely done.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
For your Chicago.
For Washington, Bagley's checked in for Valanciunas. Sarr comes in for Coulibaly. The Wizards trail by 16. Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Champ in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And it's Washington with the ball. And for Washington, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's Poole. The shot misses. Good work defensively by White. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Horton-Tucker can't hit.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And it's Coulibaly missing. It's stolen by Kuzma with the 7-footer. Great D that time from Horton-Tucker.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Left side White. Pass to Champ. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
Lonzo Ball's checked in for White. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Champ. Hey, expanding his range. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Brogdon for 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Kuzma. Shoots over LaVine. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Horton-Tucker, the pass to Champ. Back to Horton-Tucker. Here's Champ. Pass to Ball. Here's Champ, guarded by Brogdon. Champ, another 3 for Chicago.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Coulibaly. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Here's Champ, guarded by Brogdon. Ball passes to Champ. He shoots a three. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got assist number 8 now on the night. Washington's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Brogdon missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
1:43 left in the fourth. Pass to Champ. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody. Keep shooting that, Nikola. Keep shooting, Booch!
Your preference. 2K25 also features 3 new major shooting features: signature go-to shots, rhythm shooting, and shot canceling. To perform a player's go-to shot, move and hold the right stick straight up. The player will then pull off a quick move or series of moves to get open and then go right into a shooting motion. You can then release the Pro Stick to time the shot or move the Pro Stick in the opposite direction for a rhythm shot. More on that in a second. You want to pay attention to which hand the player has the ball in when starting a go-to shot, as there are different go-to shots for starting in right hand, left hand,
he will gladly take those.
Box for 3, and another Sacramento.
and triple threat. The second big shooting addition in 2K25 is one of my favorites, rhythm shooting. To use rhythm shooting, move and hold the right stick to start your shot, and then move the right stick in the opposite direction to match the speed of the jump shot as the shooter releases the ball. The goal is to start moving the right stick exactly when the player hits his set point and finish the movement just a moment before the ball leaves the shooter's hand. It takes some getting used to, but once you get a feel for it, it's really hard to go back to simple traditional button shooting. And if you can master rhythm shooting, you'll definitely see your shooting percentages rise a good amount. The third new feature is shot canceling. This year you can break out of any hop shot, step back jumper, or go-to shot by simply releasing the Pro Stick or by chaining into another jump.
The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Fox is at the point, Monk out on the wing. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, they've got Jalen Smith. Lonzo Ball out there with Champ, and it's Vucevic, and it's Levine in at the 3. Right about the middle of the season right now, RJ, when do you think it's most important for a team to be hitting its stride?
Finding its stride at any part of the year is great. You want that momentum, but the goal is to start to peak right before the playoffs so you have a great stretch when it counts most.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Number 24.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. It's a 3-point game. And then Monk with the dunk.
Injecting energy into his team. That is what Malik Monk does.
Here's Champ. Monk defending. Puts up a 3. Champ's shot is off. Fox against Ball. And it's Fox with the jam.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Devin?
Thank you, David. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign and trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. And there's the pass to Monk. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Chicago, and it's Vucevic in the corner. Here's Champ. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game. The drive by Monk. Murray outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Bean passes to Champ. Back to Levine. Shoots It's over to DeRozan. Offensive rebound. Vucevic up and in on the way.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Fox. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. And that time, also a missed shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The wide open look here for Fox. Nails the corner 3. Fox has got 5 now.
That's encouraging to see. Fox knows how important it is to cash in from deep.
Smith, the pass to Champ. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Kings trail by 3. Some thought that Domantas Sabonis was the snub of the 2024 All-Star selections. RJ, what'd you think?
It's easy to see why people felt that way. He is a walking double-double, Kevin. Oftentimes, it's a triple-double. But there's so much talent in the league, even he can get overlooked.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 11 points for Champ.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Timeout called by the Kings. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
It's time to see which teams made the adjustments that can give them the edge. Some conference pride at stake here, too.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Smith. Horton Tucker comes in for Levine, and it's White in for Lonzo Ball. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. It's stolen by Vucevic. White up top. Pass to Champ. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Another 3 for Chicago.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Again, the miss by the Kings. The Kings come into this one following a loss to the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
McLaughlin, no good.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Good work there as it goes.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Horton Tucker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
They've got Josh Giddey. Levine is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Ball, and it's Smith in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings have raised their standards, but they're not satisfied. Coach Mike Brown says good is the enemy of the great. We've got to win the day every single day. Be okay with honest communication, with stress that it takes to be just a little bit better, and with being uncomfortable if it helps us prepare for a deep playoff run. Kevin?
That's every team. We know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Torrey Craig. David, what's the status?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. He's got a pinched nerve in his shoulder, basically a stinger, and he's lost all sense of motion in his arm. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The Kings trail by 16. McLaughlin, the pass to Ellis. Will it go? Sacramento gets it back. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Chicago's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Count it, good. Champs got 22.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
McLaughlin, the pass to Ellis. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Terry. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Vucevic, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
And here's Herter. Still yet to score. Ellis wide open, and he's good on the 3-ball.
For 3. And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Terry, the pass to Champ. Back to Terry. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
And so it's Chicago out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Fox in at the point. And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score, and when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Wizards was terrific. He finished with 49 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. You're looking to follow that up tonight, guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
On for three. They get it back.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Nice shot by Smith.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And it's just easy to love the energy with which Monk plays. Whenever he's close to the rim, he is looking to make a statement.
Good on the triple. Champ's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Bulls. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. We've seen Champ really having a great game.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Changes for
substitution on the court.
32 seconds left to play here in the third. Passes it to Terry. Here's Champ. Sinks the triple. Champ's got 11 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Drives to the hoop. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Here's Vucevic. Sabonis with the steal. Here we go, all alone. Here's McLaughlin. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
Assisted by
McLaughlin's got 6.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, find their way back via fast break points.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Bulls running away with it. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Carter out there with Champ. Then it's Terry. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Phillips in at the 4. Terry against Crowder. Right side Jones. And the Kings check on 2 more. Now here is Carter. There's the pass to Champ. Bulls moving the ball around. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside Crowder. Stolen. To the paint. Here's Phillips. Defended by Crowder. Champ the pass to Phillips. Carter on the wing. Here's Champ. Just 5 to shoot. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Champ's got 42 in the game. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Shot from the wing. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Champ. There's the triple. Good! Good, another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Carter looking around to end the run. Jones, no luck. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Champ's shot is off. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Carter on the wing, defended by Carter. Here's Len, and the layup's good off the glass.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Chicago has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
2 minutes remaining in the
Carter
game.
with it.
2 minutes.
Craig pulls it in. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. To the right side. Pass to Champ. Trying his luck from deep. Good. That's another bucket.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, G.A., you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out. The Bulls shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Champ.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And Jones has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Kings.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Terry against Crowder. Carter right side. Champ the pass to Terry. Here's Champ. Here's the three. It counts.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretch.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Bash World. We had 2K TV. I just want to send y'all some love, light, good vibrations. Hope your holiday's going well. Holiday is about family, man. So create those moments that last a lifetime. And when you hit the park, make sure you're dashing and splashing. There you go.
Well, it's our
episode in 2024. Do you have any favorite 2K TV moments from this year?
Probably.
The Pelicans getting off the bus and heading into the building. To a man, they look intent on producing a win on the road. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. And it's Messi in at the 5, down low. And for the Bulls, they've got Nikola Vucevic. Zach LaVine out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Ball, and it's Champ in at the 2. And Grant, sitting at the midway point of the season now, as a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer. Whether it's games of consequence that magnify things or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
And there it is for him.
And that tricky ball handling right there gets ball open. Defender couldn't stop him.
Pass to Messi. Now here's Ingram. Driving to the basket from 8 feet away. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Champ passes to LaVine. Now Ball. Vucevic with it. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
Here's McCollum. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. A big move for the Pelicans this summer, trading for DeJounte Murray, a versatile and durable lead guard who's proven to be one of the best clutch players. His acquisition directly addresses some of the Pelicans' greatest needs. And, guys, I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
A big piece. Okay, Shams, appreciate the update.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Oh, from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
You got to keep that head up, and LaVine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
The Pelicans have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. New Orleans calls timeout.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Smith against Williamson. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. New Orleans shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And the technical free throw is good. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Now here's Williamson. Last game, 26 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Murray drives in, shoots over Ball. Murray, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Ingram. To the paint. Here's McCollum. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Lots of ways that CJ can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Williamson. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
The moment Williamson gets inside, virtually nothing you can do to stop that lefty.
To the middle. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Down low. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Champ. Back to ball. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Shoots over ball. And no good, trying to use the glass. Chicago leading by 5. Champ passes to Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the paint. And there's McCollum on the assist by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Smith finds ball. Here's Champ. McCollum defends. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
Pelicans trail by 9. Outside Ingram. On the take. Pass to McCollum. Fires it. Zach LaVine clears it away.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And Ball gets it to go.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Ingram with the ball. And so it's Chicago. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been.
Substitution on the court.
.146 left in the first half. Horton Tucker on the wing. Pass to Champ. Smith outside. Here's Champ. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Clock is at 3. 4-3. Horton Tucker can't hit. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 17. Outside Murray. It's tipped.
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He dropped 56 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Murray passes to Ingram. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. This is another. He's 0 for 4. Here's Champ. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one.
Wow. Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Ingram. And the layup is good off the glass. Ingram's got 5 points.
And gotta love the long, long arms of Brandon Ingram.
They get it back.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And so it's Chicago, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, it sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. On the perimeter, they'll go with McCollum and Ingram. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the center position. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And Brandon Ingram was the key piece of the Anthony Davis trade. That move changed his career, Brent.
No doubt about it. B.I. won the most improved player of the year in his first season away from the Lakers. So sometimes that change of scenery can open up opportunity and get you a chance to show your excellence.
Sinks it from distance.
Well, the coach has confidence in C.J. taking that shot, and so C.J. has confidence in making it.
Knocks it down from distance. Champ's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've had a hard time shutting down the 3-point shot.
It's McCollum with a drive. And McCollum slams it in.
Well, McCollum on the inside, driving in and not backing down. He got up there.
Champ passes to Vucevic. To the middle. Here's Levine. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Levine's got 5 now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift-wrapping points.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Champ. Back to Smith. Here's Champ. Launches it from deep. Messi grabs the board.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Levine passes to Champ. Ingram against Levine. Here's Champ. Hits a 3-pointer. Champ's got 23.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Timeout called. The Pelicans.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Hold the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Both teams.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hawkins. From outside, off the mark. 1 second left. Not going to go that time. And so it's Chicago. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying.
54.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pelicans trail by 18. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Champ in at shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Terry. Smith outside. Ball looks over the floor. Champ passes to Smith. Here's Champ. Lets it go from 14. Again, the Bulls score.
From Jalen Smith.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Messi. Back to Murray. Brent, you spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers. with all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor, teams are getting smarter and smarter. And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Hawkins. And it's Chicago with a board.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Ball passes to Champ. Hey, from beyond the arc. Another three for Chicago.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here are the Pelicans now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Ball passes to Champ. Fires the three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Murray against Ball. Murray, no good.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Offensive board. And it's good for two. Champ's got 13 points in this quarter.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Misi. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Shoots over Ball. Murray, shot is good. Murray's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Defensively, you're trying to prevent DeJounte from getting to the rim, but he can counter. That mid-range becomes deadly.
Champ passes to Smith. Here's Terry. Smith outside. 5 to shoot. Champ, good. Champ's got 38 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
A nice shot by Hawkins.
I like how the confidence shows up for Hawkins down there. Doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Chicago's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And one player just... So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.